This class we discuss about real power and reactive power. Three basic elements of electrical engineering are number 1 resistor R, number 2 inductor L, number 3 capacitor C. Resistance converts electrical energy into heat energy when current is forced through a material. Inductor and capacitor store in the positive half cycle and give away in the negative half cycle of supply the magnetic field and electric field energies respectively. Instantaneous power P is the product of instantaneous voltage small v and instantaneous current small I. This power is always expressed in watts irrespective of the type of circuit used. This power may be positive or negative. Positive value means that power flows from source to the load. Negative value means that power flows from load to the source. Here a resistor is connected across a voltage source V. This V is a RMS voltage, I is a RMS current, R is a resistance in ohm, VR is a voltage drop. Instantaneous current I is equal to instantaneous voltage divided by resistance. Instantaneous voltage V is equal to Vm into sin omega t. Therefore, I is equal to Vm into sin omega t by R. I into R is equal to small v. Instantaneous voltage V is equal to instantaneous current into resistance. Instantaneous current I is equal to Im into sin omega t. When omega t is equal to 90, sin 90 is equal to 1. Therefore, instantaneous current I is equal to Im. Therefore, I is equal to Vm by R in terms of maximum value. In terms of RMS value, Vrms is equal to Vm by root 2, Irms is equal to Im by root 2, capital V is equal to capital I into R, where capital V is RMS voltage, capital I is the RMS current. Apparent power is the power that appears to be present when the voltage and current in a circuit are measured separately. The apparent power is the product of voltage and current regardless of the phase angle theta. Therefore, apparent power S is equal to V into I. Its unit is volt amperes. Apparent power can be measured by using voltmeter and ammeter. The larger units of S are kilovolt ampere or megavolt ampere. True power which is actually consumed in the circuit is called true power or active power. The product of voltage and the component of total current in phase with the voltage I cos theta is equal to active power. Therefore, P is equal to V into component of total current in phase with the voltage, that is equal to Vi cos theta. It is measured in watts. I cos theta is called in phase component or wattful component. It is the component of total current which contributes to true power. True power can be measured by using wattmeter. Reactive power that flows back and forth in both directions in the circuit or reacts upon itself, hence it is called as reactive power. The product of voltage and the component of total current 90 degree out of phase with the voltage I sin theta is equal to reactive power. Reactive power Q is equal to voltage into component of total current 90 degree out of phase with the voltage. Q is equal to V into I into sin theta in volt ampere reactive VAR. Its bigger units are kilovolt ampere reactive and megavolt ampere reactive. The component I sin theta is called the reactive component or wattless component. It does no useful work in the circuit. A wattmeter does not measure the reactive power. The product of voltmeter and ammeter reading gives the apparent power. Wattmeter reading is true power or active power. Components of current. When the current is not in phase with the voltage, It may lag or lead the voltage by an angle theta. In both the cases, the current has two components. One is I cos theta, other is I sin theta. I cos theta is in phase with the voltage. I sin theta is at 90 degree. That is in quadrature with the voltage. We know that real power P is equal to VI cos theta. The term I cos theta is called as active component or wattful component of current I. It is denoted as I suffix A, that is equal to I cos theta. Reactive power Q is equal to VI sin theta. Here I sin theta is called as reactive component or wattless component of current I. It is denoted as I suffix R, that is equal to I into sin theta. The next is components of voltage. VA is an active component of voltage, VR is a reactive component of voltage, VA is equal to V into cos theta, VR is equal to V into sin theta. VA into I gives the active power P, that is equal to VI cos theta in watts. Here VR into I gives the reactive power Q, that is equal to V into I into sin theta in volt amperes. This is power triangle. Here P is a real power, Q is a reactive power, S is a apparent power. In a pure resistive circuit, reactive power is 0. Real power PR is equal to VR into I. PR is equal to I square into R, that is equal to V square by R, that is equal to VI cos theta, where V is RMS voltage, I is RMS current, cos theta is a power factor. I square into Z into cos theta in watts, since cos theta is equal to R by Z. Ohm's law, I is equal to V by Z. I can write V is equal to I into Z. In a purely inductive circuit, the real power PL is equal to 0. QL is equal to VL into I. QL is equal to I square into XL, that is equal to VL square by XL in volt ampere reactive. In a purely capacitive circuit, the real power PC is equal to 0, QC is equal to VC into I, QC is equal to I square into XC, that is equal to VC square by XC in volt ampere reactive. By convention, the reactive power in an inductor is positive and reactive power in a capacitor is negative. Therefore, Q is equal to QL minus QC. Here Q is equal to I square into XL minus I square into XC, that is equal to I square into XL minus XC. Here this is an impedance triangle, this is R, this is XL minus XC, that is equal to X, this is Z. Sin theta is equal to X by Z, X is equal to Z into sin theta. Cos theta is equal to R by Z, R is equal to Z into cos theta. Tan theta is equal to X by R, theta is equal to tan inverse of X by R. Reactive power Q is equal to V into I into sin theta. Here V is equal to I into Z. I sin theta is equal to X by Z. I substitute the value, Q is equal to I into Z into I into X by Z. Z get cancelled. That is equal to I square into X. Q is equal to VI sin theta is equal to I square into X. Therefore, Q is equal to VI sin theta, that is equal to I square into Z into sin theta, because X is equal to Z into sin theta. I can write Q is equal to VI sin theta or I square into X or I square into Z into sin theta. S square is equal to P square plus Q square. Therefore, P is equal to VI cos theta. Q is equal to VI sin theta. P square plus Q square is equal to V square into I square into cos square theta plus I square into V square into sin square theta. P square plus Q square is equal to V square into I square into cos square theta plus sin square theta. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Therefore, P square plus Q square is equal to V square into I square. S is equal to V into I. So, P is equal to S in terms of S. P is equal to S into cos theta. Q is equal to S into sin theta. Q is equal to P into tan theta. S is equal to, that is apparent power is equal to V into I. With this, I conclude my lecture. Thanks for listening.